The air handler's filter alarm is still active, still unacknowledged, and by now you know exactly what it looks like. It flashes on screen and it can even make a sound. But at 2 in the morning, there is nobody in the room to see it or hear it. So this last step is about reaching the people who are not looking at this screen at all, wherever they happen to be. Email arrives the same way every other protocol does, through ad integration, and SMTP email is already sitting in the list. Give this one a name you will recognize later, because you can run several mail setups side by side and then fill in the server itself, the host and the port, and how the connection is secured. On a production site, this is your provider, Gmail or Microsoft or whatever your building already runs on. Here it is, a small mail server sitting alongside the node, which is why the security setting is turned off. Then the account it signs in with. Most providers want an app password here rather than the one you type into a login box. Who the mail comes from and who it goes to by default, so the templates it is about to write are ready to send instead of being half configured. And before any of it is saved, Test Connection opens a session with that server and tells you exactly what came back. That line is the answer from the mail server itself, not a guess about whether the settings look right, and it is always worth doing before you build anything on top of them. Discovery turns that one connection into something the tree can hold, a mail device with 3 notification templates already written for you. One for alarms, one for status changes, and one plain test message, each with its own subject and body and its own rate limit. The subjects and bodies are templates in the literal sense. They carry placeholders for the value that changed, the entity it came from, and the exact time it happened. Choose where it lives in the tree and which node runs it. In a cluster, that choice matters, and it is the same node picker you saw 2 steps ago. The last step tells you exactly what it is about to build: a controller for the service, an endpoint holding the server details, and a mapper behind each of those templates. Create it, and the mail device is live on the node, already talking to the server we just tested, with all 3 of those templates sitting underneath it. The test template does what its name says. So walk down to the device we just built, and the controller is sitting there with all of its fields. Write a message into it, and that single write is the whole trigger. There is no schedule to wait for, no rule chain sitting in between, and nothing else you have to switch on first. It just goes. And here it is, sitting in the mailbox a few seconds later. The subject came straight from the template and the body filled itself in, the message that was written and the moment it happened, down to the millisecond. And that is the whole system now. You connected the devices, automated them, kept the history, watched the alarms, controlled the access, built the dashboards, and now it writes to you when nobody is at the screen. 19 steps and you have all of it. Thanks for sticking with me and for building it along the way.